I quit basketball to become a pro dunker, and these are weeks 10 through 12 of my journey to a 45 plus inch vertical. Alright guys, I mentioned in the last video, because I am now lifting at a commercial gym, it's a bit harder to film, so I am filming just my top sets. Sometimes I get to film a little bit more if I have someone there with me, but I got quite a bit done these few weeks, even if I didn't film a ton of it, so I'm just going to show you guys what I do have. This Monday lift here, leg day, went overall pretty well. As you can see, 275 for quite a few reps. And then we went into clean high pulls at 205. This actually felt super easy, and 205 was my previous PR. So after this, I did decide to go and try to just clean 205, power clean, and I hit it very easily, a lot better than last time, so that felt great. After that, I moved into some RDL movements. As you can see, doing staggered stance. Did a ton of these, took a ton of time, and these were really painful, just a lot. My grip was just hurting a ton after these. But overall, really good workout, got a lot of good work in. The day after, guys, I had an upper workout, but I had to leave my house kind of early, so I actually just went directly home because I had to do a few things anyway, and hit a nice upper workout. As you can see, doing some barbell bench. My bench has been down a lot recently. I'm not entirely sure why. I think it's just because I'm not doing it as much as I used to, and I've also been doing kind of more volume, like sets of 3 and 5, so that's probably what it is, just kind of like thinking that I'm doing less, but just because I'm not maxing out necessarily. And as you can see, doing some dumbbell curls here. Obviously love doing these. Not the most specific for dunking, but just love doing upper body in general. So the main reason I got a LA Fitness membership is so I can do cleans and really just squat on flat ground. But another reason is that for stuff like this, curls, anything like that, I really just don't have good enough dumbbells. Obviously, you can see here 35s are pretty hard, and I'm basically cheating on all these reps. But for some other exercises like overhead or incline dumbbell bench, the dumbbells that I have are really just not heavy enough. So that is another perk of going to LA, but overall I can still get a pretty good workout in at my house. So that is exactly what I did, doing some lateral raises here. When I'm doing them in the moment, my lateral raises always feel like they're super hard, even with these 15s, and I just feel like I'm doing them horribly. But then when I watch it back, it's really not that bad and actually looks really easy. So I actually did do 25s like a week ago on these, but this dunk session here, guys, was on a Wednesday. Pretty good. It was on 9.9 3/4, unfortunately, so pretty low rim. But yeah, it was really the only gym that's open, my LA Fitness that is closest to me. They actually closed their court for like multiple weeks, which is pretty annoying, but still got a decent session in, guys. Enjoy the rest of these dunks, and I'll get back to the voiceover. Alright, well, as you guys can probably tell, really good jumping day, but unfortunately just didn't have a gym that had a legit rim that day. So had to go with what I had, and went overall pretty well. But the only problem was I actually injured my heel during that session. Took some fall damage, I guess, but it fortunately didn't affect my lifting at all, even lower body. It just really hurt to walk, and I can imagine it would have hurt a lot more to jump. So I just decided not even to try on Saturday. No reason to risk it with this big session coming up in Vegas, but I still got a good lift in on Thursday, and yeah, moved up to 335 on half squats with the racks. So it felt pretty good. And then on Sunday, I actually moved everything back a day so that I could actually jump on Wednesday, but also have a rest day on Tuesday just to jump a little bit better. And since I wasn't jumping, decided why not move everything back. So because I was up at the cabin, went to this gym that's pretty nearby and did pretty similar workouts earlier in this video. Moved to 275 on half squats and then 205 on clean high pulls. Didn't feel amazing, but going into this, another dunk session on 9.9. I am seriously sorry about this. This is not what I wanted to do. This is not at all in my plan, but again, gym was closed for whatever reason, so enjoy the rest of these dunks, guys, and then we'll get right back into it. All right, so as you guys can see, decent session. Kept it short because I didn't want to mess with my heel, and then played a little bit of basketball afterwards. But again, pretty good. Pretty happy with how it went. Again, low rim, so can't really be too happy about it. But next day, went back into the gym, went 315 on half squats. Didn't feel too great this day, but had to get it done, of course. Moving on to Saturday, had a dunk session on 911 1/4, which is considerably higher than 99 3/4. So it didn't feel very good. My jumps were not great. And my dunking was even worse because I'm used to finishing on 2 inches lower, apparently, because of those 2 low rim sessions. So enjoy the session, guys. Because I was mad at how badly I jumped, but also I didn't get to jump for as long as I wanted to that day because of like a gym rental or something like that, I went home and actually low rimmed because it was actually pretty nice outside. One of the last days that it was going to be nice the whole year. So I thought I'd get out there and had a lot of fun. Only hit one new dunk, which was that fake East Bay right there. But it was a lot of fun. Haven't like truly low rimmed in a while, so that was cool. Moving on to the next day, did half squats at 225. I'm not sure if this was my top set, to be honest. I highly doubt that it was. But I really didn't feel much at all this day. I just, again, got the work done. On Tuesday, I obviously lifted upper, and then on Wednesday, I was going to dunk, but I actually had rec basketball practice, so I could not. But the day after that, Thursday, I actually had one of, if not my best lift ever, moving up to a heavy 2-rep hang clean. As you can see, 175 was moving crazy easily, which was crazy because my PR on hang clean is actually 185 for 3. And yeah, obviously went up to 185 after that. Felt super easy. So I decided why not send it and go for my previous power clean PR, which is 205, and do it for 2 on hang clean, which I honestly did not think I was going to get. But as you can see, starting now, first rep felt really good and felt pretty confident going into the next one. So got the first one, went down, reset real quick, and then immediately went up on the next one. And honestly did not feel that difficult. It was definitely, harder than usual, but I just felt amazing this day. I actually tried 225 on power clean after that just because and got decently close, so that's coming soon for sure. Finished off with some half squats at 315, and then obviously did some accessory stuff to end it off. But moving on to Saturday, this day was not great because I had to take my ACT test earlier in the day, so like 4 to 5 hours sitting down, then immediately into jumping. So I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of these dunks, then we'll finish off the video. Alright guys, overall pretty solid 3 weeks of lifting and dunking. Obviously it was kind of weird because of that little heel injury, but pushed past it and now we're completely good. So that is very good news. Obviously did not dunk super amazing during these weeks. You could argue that I had a couple good sessions, but the good sessions were on a lower rim, 99 3/4. So don't really want to count anything from those, but still a lot of fun, a lot of good training, and just kind of building up for this Vegas session in a few weeks now. So guys, make sure to stay tuned if you're new. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.